Welcome to A Lot Beneath the Soil. I'm James Lott Jr. Um, Arbor Day is coming up April 29th. It'll be the 150th anniversary. So I'm gonna do something for that, of course. Of course. Actually, I should make a little note myself. 150th anniversary of Arbor Day. And then the 21st is Earth Day. So this later this week it's Earth Day. So make sure you remember that. And then there was something else I wanted to make sure I caught on here. 21st is also my 7-year anniversary as an ordained minister. 7 years as ordained minister. My second go around. Okay, that's still coming up. Okay, all these milestones. But anywho, so yeah, so Earth Day is April 21st. Arbor Day is April 29th, 150th anniversary. I'm gonna do some special things both of those days. So on this show, so you'll hear that then. But I wanted to mention I was reading an article because they're saying planting trees right now is just essential. I've been plant trees. It's a place called treehuggers.com where you can buy a tree or two. They plant them. The Arbor Day Foundation.org, follow them. You can plant trees. Or just go to Home Depot, go to Lowe's, just put a little tree, give me a small one, big one. I have a small I had a Christmas tree, a live Christmas tree was like this big. It was like this big. Now it's 4 feet tall. Like it started to grow. And so I put outside and planted it and fertilized it and all that. And so it is saying that right now, trees more than flowers and other plants are just essential. The roots are essential. They cover for shade. Of course, trees, they have fruit trees, this kind of trees. So I went online, these are 8 trees plus a bush. But it also comes with a tree too. So it's 9 trees, but we'll say 8 trees in a bush. They say that you should plant because also they call them hardiness zones, that most of these trees can be planted anywhere or most places in America. If you're in the world, I would look up, if your climate. I'll look at the tree and look at the climate if it matches your climate. But these are based on American and probably Canada and American climates. So they say all these can hit most of the climates. Like if you're in California or in Texas, New York, they usually find a plant. They will thrive, chances are. So there are the American sycamore. So that tree is in my thumbnail if you are watching. Maybe I'll put it at the end of the show. That's all. I'll put it at the end of the show. But it may be it's my thumbnail. Although you see, there's a couple of American sycamores in my mom's house that are huge. I love them. Gaia apple trees, they say are good, and also IS pear trees. My grandma used to have a pear tree in her backyard. It gave pears every year, all the time. It was huge. Plus, also, here's a little something some people do. There are some folks who actually plant fruit trees in their front, if they have like in the front of their yard or outside their yards, outside their gates, so that if you're homeless or someone who needs some food or low on food, actually feeds the neighborhood. So people can pick lemons off or oranges, or you let some trees kind of go over the fence and you can grab some pears or whatever. It's good for that too. You can actually give back to the community a little bit. So I'm not surprised by those, but apple and pear. The frontier elm, the southern home grape. Now I have a grape bush in my backyard. I got to check on it right now because I thought I chopped it all down a year ago and then it grew back in a vengeance. I guess there was something still in the ground. And then I was about to say, just chop this whole thing down. And now it's refruiting again. So I'll tell you, these grape bushes and trees, they work. The Valley Forge elms, the frontier elm and Valley Forge elms. So a lot of elms trees are good. The Heritage River birch trees are good too. This one was surprising. Ginkgo biloba. I actually don't know if I've ever seen the tree. I saw it online, but I've never seen the tree in person. I know it's good for they use it for memory. For when you're losing your memory or you just kind of need to strengthen your memory. They use ginkgo biloba. That's one. Okay, that's one. I didn't realize that. And my favorites, the bougainvillea. The bougainvillea is so great because it totally like ivy. It spreads. It could be shaped like my hair. Be like a barber. It could be shaped into a tree. My neighbor has a tree. I have all my trees became bushes, kind of. So I have them all. They all grow in together, and so I want my whole backyard covered. I actually you can watch previous episodes of the show. You'll probably see them in the background. I'm going to feature my backyard at some point. So let's see, a lot beneath the soil. I make some little notes myself. So I did my front yard, part one, and then I'm gonna do part two, and then backyard. So I made notes myself. Okay. But the bougainvillea totally grows, and you can't really kill it. You can, but you can't. These are all easy to grow, and they really grow in great climate. So it's the American sycamore, the Gaia apple, pear, frontier elm, southern home grape, valley forge elm, heritage river birch, ginkgo biloba, and bougainvillea. Those are some great things to put out there, and many of these give great shade, which we need when it's hot. They say some of them grow fruit, so that's a functional thing. I have loquat trees, but I don't think they're good for all climates. That's why I didn't mention some of those. But I featured them on my show. I was showing loquats on this in here. I have I have a tree bush that just exploded. Rose bush is always easy, but they're saying right now trees are what's most important for the earth right now. That's what they're saying. So I'm following along. I'm James Lott Jr. This was A Lot Beneath the Soil, and I will see you next time.